my everyday kind of makeup routine, kind of with the products that I've been gravitating towards a lot lately. And yeah, it's just my quick, simple routine that I would wear every day kind of thing, like earlier in the day, not so much a night look. But it's super quick, super fun, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And sorry, like I said in my previous video, I have not been making videos very much lately. I have been so busy, and I know that's just an excuse, but I really have been busy. But I'm going to try and start doing like maybe 2 to 3 videos each week, because I found that doing one every day was just kind of getting to be too much, and I couldn't keep up with it. So yeah, we're going to try and stick out with doing 2 to 3 videos each week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys. Okay guys, so first I'm just going to take and kind of pin my bangs back just a little bit, just so nothing's in my way. And okay, so first off, when I do my everyday kind of routine on my face, this is just like a quick, like my quick 10-minute kind of thing early in the morning. When I'm not doing anything special and I don't really want a whole lot of makeup on, this is kind of what I'll do. So first, I always take my Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment, and I always put this on first because I have really breakout prone skin, and so I always put it like kind of like in the areas where I tend to break out. And you're supposed to use this stuff 2 to 3 times a day, so I usually just put it on at night before I go to bed, and then in the mornings after I wash my face and I'm getting ready to do my makeup. So I just kind of put that on like that. And then I go on and I always start with my eyes first. And so what I would do is I'm going to take my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I would either use this one or my e.l.f. one, and I just put a little bit of that on there. And I'll go ahead and just rub that in. And this will just keep my eyeshadow from creasing and help it to last longer and just to look nicer throughout the day. So after I do that, I usually go into here lately, if I'm not using my Naked palette, this is the palette that I'm using. It's my Jenny Rivera 36 color shadow and blush palette. It looks like this. It's by VH Cosmetics, and typically for like the past couple of weeks I've really been reaching for these 3 colors. It's this one, it's like a kind of a skin tone bone color, and then this one right here, which is just like a baby pale pink, and then this one up here, which is more of like kind of a taupey color. So first I just take my finger and I just dip it into that bone color, and I just put that all over my lid and my eye, just to give me like a really nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a nice base to work with. And this will just cancel out all the colors in your eye, any veins or anything like that, just giving you a nice even base to work with. And just bring it all the way up to the brow bone. And this color is pretty much the closest skin tone color shade I've ever found for me, so I really like it. But I just usually use my finger for that. Then I go in with, this is just an e.l.f. Little crease brush, and I go in and I dip my brush, I don't know if you guys can see, but I dip it in that taupey color and the pink color, just back and forth kind of a couple times, just to get a little bit on my brush. And then I go into my crease and I just start putting that right in my crease and the outer corner. Just like that. And I just follow the natural shape of my eye. I'm not really trying to wing this out too much and or create really any other shape. Just kind of follow the natural shape of my eye. I do that to the other side. And this, I feel like these colors just really like give you a nice soft natural look, but it's still enough color to really define your eyes and make them kind of pop and stand out. So I really like it. It's definitely my go-to, and it's super quick, super easy. Okay, after I do that, sometimes I'll go back in with that same first color, the natural color, and a little bit more into the taupey color, and just to kind of blend out that line a little bit more and pull it up just slightly. Then I'll also go in to that same first color with a big fluffy brush just to kind of blend it out even more. Because you really just want it to be like a nice gradual line. You don't want it to be like a really harsh line. And then I'm going to go into this last color. It's this really, it's kind of like a medium color brown. I don't know, it's not super dark, but it's not super light either, so I'm just going to consider it more of a medium brown compared to some of my other browns. And you just put just barely a little bit on, top off any extra, and I just take this and I literally just pat it, like just right there. I just pat it. I don't even really like sweep into that the very bottom V of your eye, just to kind of enhance that area a little bit, make it a little bit darker, and then slowly start kind of circular motions, but keep the circular motions really tiny because you really just want to keep this color right in the outer V. You don't want to bring it up too far. I just feel like it gives my eyes like a nice pop. And so typically that's about it for the eyeshadow. Then I would move on to my eyeliner, which I am loving this eyeliner. We have got this in our My Glam bags, and I was kind of iffy about trying it, and not kidding, the first time I tried it, I instantly fell in love with it. And this is what I've been using every day, and it's the Marabella Permanent Eyeliner Pen. This thing is just completely awesome. I absolutely love it. I'm sorry if I get kind of close right here, guys. But I just do, for my natural everyday, I kind of just follow the shape of my eye. I do kind of like a medium size line. It's not super thick, but it's not super tiny. And just a barely any wing. Just something very natural, something very easy to wear, like an everyday kind of thing. Hopefully you guys see this and I don't go out of frame. But so I just kind of start this outer V. And bring it all the way into the corner. So that it kind of looks like that. And this pen is just great. It works so awesome. And this stuff lasts all day. I wore this, what was it, last week? I went to the beach. And I put this on early in the morning, and after we got back from the beach, I looked in the mirror and my eyeliner had not budged. It hadn't faded. It was just like completely still in place, which was awesome. Because I hate it when you go to the beach, you know, and if you wear any kind of eyeliner or anything, like it just like smudges off and gets all gross. But this stuff definitely stays in place. But so it's just very natural. It's very tiny. I typically don't try and wear too crazy of a winged eyeliner during the day unless I'm going somewhere special, or I'll do it at night sometimes. But it's just very natural. Then I'll go in with my mascara, and the two that I've been grabbing for the most, well actually three, would definitely be my Mega Length, the Mega Plush, and the 3D Volume. But today I'm just going to use the Mega Length and the 3D Volume. And I've mentioned these mascaras before in my favorites videos and how much I absolutely love them. They're just awesome. This one's great for giving you length on your lashes. I really love this mascara, and it's cheap. So that's like awesome. I seriously need to get a new bottle though. I think I've said that in like the past like 3 or 4 videos that I've talked about it. I keep saying I need to get a new bottle and I never do. But and I'll usually just apply 1 coat of this. Sometimes I'll go back in if I want really extreme long lashes and I'll apply 2 coats. But I'm not going to do that today. And I just got a little bit up here. Smudge that out. And then I will go in with my 3D Volume, and I'm not going to put any mascara on my bottom lashes today. I'm just going to line the bottom, my bottom lash line. Okay, and for my bottom lash line, what I usually line my eyes with has been my L'Oreal Extra Intense eyeliner, and just looks like this. And I'll just put like a teeny tiny amount in the like outer corner. And then I'll use a smudge brush on the opposite end, and I'll just kind of smudge that all the way across. I hope I am staying in frame for you guys. Okay, so that's pretty much done for my eyes. And then I will go in with my NYX Pore Filler. You guys know that I've talked about this so many times if you watch my videos. And so I just use a little bit like that. And I'll take a little bit and I'll put on my cheeks, a little bit around my nose area, and sometimes on my forehead. It kind of just helps to fill in any lines, and as you guys can probably see, I have lines on my forehead. I blame them from both one, genetics, and two, growing up I was a competitive gymnast, and so I feel like in gymnastics, like, you make so many like faces, like, I don't know, your tough girl faces, and I did that for 10 years. And so I have had like forehead wrinkly lines here for like as long as I can remember. So, but yeah, that's just a random fact about me. And I feel like I have something in my eye. Okay, after that I will go on to my foundation, and lately I've been reaching for my Neutrogena Shine Control makeup. I know a lot of people like this and a lot of people don't. It kind of just, I guess, is a hit and miss product for it. People. I was using my Revlon Color Stay, the whipped one, the new one, and I really love that one, but I have come to the conclusion it is what was breaking me out, unfortunately, so I have stopped using it and went back to my Neutrogena one, and I love this makeup. It's really awesome for me. So I usually only use a little bit like this. Definitely for the summer, I've definitely applied the rule to my foundation routine. Less is more due to all this crazy harsh hot weather we have been having. So yeah, I just dab a little bit kind of just all over my face. Move my hair back. Pull up my shirt. I always feel like anytime I film, I always end up wearing tube tops. And then when I go back and watch the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like I don't have a shirt on. And I hate that. But I do have a shirt on today. Anyways, yeah, so after I do that, I just start blending it in. And I'm sorry guys, I didn't even say, I'm using my Real Techniques brush. It's the Expert Face Brush. And I love, love, love this brush to put on foundation. I feel like it just works great. I'm totally gonna have to find out what's in my eye. I feel like an eyelash is like poking me in the eyeball. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had to cut for a second and find out what was in my eye. It was an eyelash. Yeah, so I just keep applying my foundation, whatever's on my hand. I just kind of grab. I'll run it down my neck because this color is like a shade or two, a little bit too dark for me. I can usually, if I wear a thin layer, it looks fine, but I just have to be careful with it because I haven't been tanning. So, once that's all in, I will go in with my concealer. And once again, you guys have heard me talk about this concealer like crazy if you watch my videos. And it's the Rimmel London Match Perfection Concealer. It's a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. I'm in the color Light 245, and I love this stuff. I've gone through like 3 tubes of this. It's great. It's a great price. Ooh, I just made it fall on my desk. So yeah. And I'll just kind of dab that in like the triangle area of my eye. And I'll just use my finger and I'll go in and just kind of blend it under my eye and down in that triangle motion. I just feel like this concealer is just so awesome. It conceals great. It doesn't get all like wrinkly and liney underneath my eyes. And I just love it. I'll put it down here on my chin because I do have acne scars, which throughout the day will tend to try and show through, as well as on my cheeks a little bit. As you guys can see, I'm totally running out of this concealer. I'm going to have to buy another one pretty soon. And I just kind of blend that on any spots or any areas that I know tend to show through throughout the day. And sometimes I'll just take a little extra and go around my nose area, because women tend to get red around their nose really easily throughout the day. And so just like that. And since it's just everyday makeup, I really don't care too much if some things show through. It's not that big of a deal. So after I do that, I'm going to reach around here for a second, guys. After I do that, I will go in with I have two of the same brush, the face brush from Real Techniques. One I use for foundation and one I use for my bronzer, just because I love the way it applies. So then I'll go in with my bronzer, and I'm using my Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. And I am in the color medium to dark. And I'll just kind of do your fishy face just to find where your contour is. I love how as women we always like make these funny faces to apply our makeup. I love watching videos and my videos and go back and watch and like see all the faces that we make that sometimes we don't realize we make, and I just think it's hilarious. But just like that, and then sometimes I'll go back over, this is just a brush that I had got from Walmart, I believe. There's no brand name on it or anything. It's just an angled brush. I love this brush. It's actually really nice. And I'll just kind of take that, since it's bigger, and I'll go down my neck. And sometimes down my chest a little. And then I'll just use it with whatever's left over just to kind of buff out and blend more on my face. And occasionally I'll take this extra step, which today I'm going to for the sake of this video, and I'll use my Tantastic Face and Body Baked Bronzer by Milani. It looks like this. Really beautiful color. And I'll just kind of go over around my cheeks and my temples just to kind of give me a little bit more of a glow. It's just really pretty. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I'm going to be putting this all over the places where I put my concealer. And so I'll just dab that with my e.l.f. blush brush. I'm just going to dab that and I just put that right underneath my eyes. And this brush fits really well underneath. Like, it's just perfect. And I just kind of pat that on there underneath my eyes. I'll go down my nose because that's where I tend to get pretty oily. On my chin, a little bit on my forehead. And then for some weird reason, I get really oily like right in here. So like around my mouth cheek area. So I'll just kind of pat that around here. I typically don't get too oily on my forehead, so that's why I don't use too much up there. But I get more oily like around my cheek areas. And so I'll kind of just pat that just like that. And I actually really love this e.l.f. High Definition Powder. It's awesome. It is messy, but it works like a dream. Okay, and occasionally, sometimes if I'm feeling like it, I'll put on my eyebrows. Hold on, I gotta use some chapstick. My lips are so chapped this morning. Okay, sometimes I'll do my eyebrows. I'll go ahead and show you guys how I do them. When I do them, I don't typically do them every day, just because I'm kind of lazy. But I will just kind of comb through them. And really, I don't do anything with my eyebrows. Like, I don't have them plucked or waxed or anything like that. I just kind of leave them natural, how they are. but I will sometimes just kind of fill in right in here because I feel like sometimes they'll get looking a little bit sparse. Not too bad, but and I'll just usually take the gel of this e.l.f. thing and just kind of lay it across it just slightly, just so it kind of keeps its shape, its natural little shape. And yeah, this is pretty much what I do. Occasionally I'll put on some blush. I'm not really going to wear blush today just because I want to go with more of just the sun-kissed tan kind of look. Since I went ahead and used this, I'm not going to use blush. But yeah, this is my kind of everyday, let's take this pen out of my hair, my everyday quick makeup routine that I do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below and I'll get back with you guys. And I hope you guys have a great, great day. Be looking forward to a new video coming up. I have 2 planned. And actually, I kind of want to do one of the tag videos that have been going around. So you guys can tell me, which one would you like to see first? Would you like to see the $20 makeup challenge tag? Or would you like to see maybe a husband tag? I've been dying to do the husband tag, and I'm going to try and talk my husband into doing it because I think it'd be really fun. Or even the my husband does my makeup tag. I really want to do that one. Not sure if I can talk him into doing that one or not, but we'll see. But yeah, if you would like to see any one of those videos, just leave it down in the comments below, and whichever one kind of gets the most comments, or if you message me, whichever one, then that will be the one that goes up next. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys!